What's good, YouTube? JazzUpNext, back again with yet another banger. And today I got you guys with the rep method tutorial. Now you see, I saw that Court Conqueror was out, and obviously, I had to try and get this video out before Court Conqueror because it just made sense to get it out on a double rep event. But here's rep method, tutorial. So I'm not gonna go too in depth with like the builds that you can use. You can use whatever build you feel like you should use. Like play shot and a blue red, I think is what you should be using for rep. But that's all I'm gonna get into. So we can run the intro real quick and then I'll get into the actual video. Alright, so here we are in the rep. Okay, so I know I'm not a high rep. I know I'm not like an elite 1 or 2, but like I'm 71% to superstar 1 after a few weeks of playing the game, which is basically the same track that any famous YouTuber had when the Yankee first came out. So take that with a grain of salt. I've gone from rookie 1 to all-star to superstar 1 in a few weeks, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. And so my record, obviously, it is not the best. It is a 50 win percent. But my rec is horrendous, pro-am, and anti-up. We don't talk about that. But I still do have, I feel, good, methods and tutorials and everything. So, the first tip I want to get into is obviously the event schedule. Now, the event schedule, it's going to be very useful for you. So Court Conqueror, obviously, right now until Sunday, and so this is a very good event because you're playing against AIs and you're getting double rep for it. But the only problem is that a lot of people are playing as well, so you're just gonna have to wait for games. But other than that, it's like free rep. And so Dunk Fest is another one. You literally just play park, throw in a few dunks, and yeah, you get double rep for that as well. And so, specialist appreciation defenders, I don't know what this is yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you guys, what to do with this, but it's 2 to 3 times rep. If you can get the 3 times rep, get the 3 times rep, because that is going to be very good. And so rec, I don't play rec, but sometimes I'll play a few games in 2 times because it just makes sense. You get a lot of my points. But I don't focus on that. Specialist appreciation finishers, same thing with defenders. We'll have to see when it comes around. Dive time, it's the same as Dunk Fest. You just have to throw passes. It's real simple. Beach day is underrated because a lot of people are going to be in the beach and you're playing for 2 times reps, so that's going to be very good. And then that's all they have in the event schedule. So let's go to the daily wheel spin and I'll give you some tips there. Alright, so I am at the daily wheel spin. Let's hope that it's not crowded. Okay, so I've already done my daily wheel spin, so I'm just gonna come to one that's already that's not packed. Okay, so as you can see here, they have double rep on 2 places on the wheel and he's spinning it. Okay, I'll just show you guys not the elite one because it's a different. Let me find one that's not spinning for you guys. Okay, and this one just stopped spinning. No, they're gonna spin that again. Okay, so they don't have an open one in here. So let's see. Okay, they're about to spin that one. Okay, this one's about to stop, and I'll show you guys. So he just got a my court item. He was very close to getting 2 times rep, but there are 2 times rep on 2 parts of the wheel, and so what I aim for is the middle of the 2 words because apparently that gives you 2 times rep a lot more, but it's not a guarantee. And so I would focus on just like getting Gatorade or boost because you're gonna buy boost anyway. So those are not too bad, but this is a rep method video, so you want to try the best to get double rep. And let's go into the next tip. Okay, so now we have the attack assist. So essentially the attack assist and throw lobs, you want to try to throw 5 to 6 lobs a game. you know, with attack assists, and I will explain what attack assists are in a second. Don't force lobs though, because turnovers will mess you up. They've messed me up, and they still mess me up to this day, mess me up on rec. But just try to minimize your turnovers, because that's gonna dock your rep. I'm sorry. And so, you know, with attack assists, so basically attack assists is when you are driving to the basket and then you pass it off to somebody for the lob. And so that's going to give you an attack assist, and it basically will give you like 660, I think. And it basically stacks on with the lob, so you're just getting more rep. So rather than getting, you know, like 11,000 my points, you're getting like 14,000 my points. You know what I mean? Okay. And so, you know, obviously you'll get more rep on the twos because you're not sharing it with a third teammate. But, you know, like, you know, and so if you're on the twos, you can get 3 threes along with the 6 lobs, and that will give you the win. But if you're on the threes, obviously you have to like figure out how you want to, you know, separate everything. You know, it's just like it's a lot easier on the twos. Okay, and so basically aim for 12 to 14,000 my points a game. That's the best for a play shot. I do not know for a center because I'm not a center, so I'm assuming it's going to be similar, close to that, probably 15,000 for centers. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so another few tips are, you know, ending games fast and throwing flashy passes. Now you might be like, Jazz, why do we have to throw lobs and flashy passes? And I'm going to say flashy passes stacks along with lobs. So if you know, can't get a lob or something, just throw a flashy pass. It's not as much as a lob, but it's pretty close. So it's like, if you can't get the lobs or flashy passes, those also give you rep. And ending games fast, it just makes sense. Like, the more games you get done, you know, the more rep you're gonna get. Your rep will cap out though. So if you get like threes and then you do your lobs, you might get messed up because your rep might not count. It might not count all the lobs. So make sure you throw your lobs first if you can, then worry about everything else. And one thing, I know this is a next gen, but I noticed that you get a teammate grade bonus. So just try and get an A, you know, A teammate grade, and you get a teammate grade bonus in the thing. And, you know, I'll show you guys some screenshots now of like rep and what I aim for and everything, and I'll show you guys some like critiques and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you just look at the screenshots and you can see like that's the stuff that I try and aim for to get max rep. But that's all I have, you know, for the video. So this has been your boy JazzUpNext, and I'm out, y'all. Make sure to follow the socials on the screen, obviously. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out.